Hello everyone, and welcome to this latest Minty Reacts for a new series that is also technically an old series. Yes, we are here for a brand new reaction series for Doctor Who. Not classic Doctor Who, this is New Who from 2005 onward, kind of. And the reason why is because I love Doctor Who. I actually grew up with the reboot of Doctor Who from 2005. I actually remember watching it weekly with my family and stuff when it would come on, and it actually kind of spurred a love of like British shows and like international shows as well. Where like I remember my sister and I watching a lot of Top Gear, and my family watching a bunch of Red Dwarf, to the point where like I actually got really excited for when they released, I think it was like season 12 of Red Dwarf like a couple years ago. I say a couple years ago, it was probably like at least 10 years ago at this point. Time doesn't exist. But either way, we're here for Doctor Who, and the other thing I'm really interested about is, like, even though I remember some of the situations from this first season with Christopher Eccleston with the Ninth Doctor, I don't really, because I was a kid. I was a kid watching them, so I'm really excited to watch these now as an adult to see, like, will my appreciation for these differ than when I was a kid? Will I find a new appreciation for some of the things? Will I not? And how will I basically feel about everything? So let's just get right into it, shall we? So in 3, 2, 1, allons-y. That is still one of the best things about Doctor Who. The opening is still a banger. It's very iconic, very classic, but always very good. Also, other thing, I just learned this the other day, I did not realize that Billie Piper was a pop star. Didn't know that. Didn't know that Billie Piper was a pop star in England. Also, I wasn't old enough to know this, but I just didn't know this. So, yay. Also, I don't know, it might just be me, but there's something about just like pre-HD TV that just kind of brings about a weird nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Just like the fact that the TV was a little grainy, but still good. It just means something more to me. And so we see the daily life of Rose Tyler in montage format. It is a very interesting way to start off this like reboot of the whole franchise. It's like, yeah, let's just start with just like seeing a montage of the companion. Why not?
I can't hang about because they're closing the shop. Wilson! Come on.
I think something happened to Wilson. I think something bad happened to Wilson. Also, there's a nice amount of atmosphere they've already put into this beginning of this episode, past the montage. But, like, this actually does feel just a little creepy. Like, maybe it's just because it's the basement of a department store. Maybe that's just creepy as it is, but it's just like a little bit of some nice atmosphere stuff here. See, and that's why you always prop the door open. You can never be so sure if the doors will actually stay open. And so we get the introduction of the Autons, a very, very odd choice of Doctor Who villain to put as the first thing in the reboot. But I think it works, though. I think it works.
Is it Derek's? Is it? Derek, is this you?
I don't think it was Derek, Rose. I don't think Derek did this.
Run.
The iconic line of the Doctor. Just run. Every incarnation says it. Every single one. At one point or another.
I don't know.
Well, you said it. Why students?
Because to get that many people dressed up and being silly, they gotta be students.
That makes sense. Well done.
I mean, she's not wrong. Like, students are pretty poor. They'll do anything for a little bit of money.
Who's Wilson?
Chief electrician.
Wilson's dead.
Oh. Alright, Wilson's just dead. Thanks, Doctor, for being just very blunt about that.
Plastic creatures, and they're being controlled by a relay device in the roof, which will be a great big problem if I didn't have this. So,
I'm sorry, Doctor, do you have a bomb? I think he does. I think he has a bomb.
I'm the doctor, by the way. What's your name?
Rose.
Nice to meet you, Rose. Run for your life.
Yeah, that's a pretty good introduction for his doctor. Holding a bomb like, hey, get out of here. Okay, guess I will. It actually was a bomb. The Doctor's just gonna blow up a department store. Wow. Alright, what a way to reboot the franchise. Just have the Doctor blow up a building.
Honestly,
Obviously, it's aged her. Skin like an old Bible. Walking in now, you think I was her daughter. Oh, and here's himself.
What the hell?
I'm still fine. Don't make a fuss.
Yeah, Rose is fine. She's perfectly fine.
And I'm not bailing you out. Bev, she's alive. I've told her. Due for compensation.
It has been like an hour at most since the department store blew up. I think her job's gonna be okay. I think they'll figure something out. Rose's mom is actually the worst.
There's a match on, ain't
I know,
there?
I said.
Well, that's not the point, but we could catch the last 5 minutes.
Go on then.
Mickey's also the worst.
Bye.
Fire then spread throughout the store. 15 fire crews are...
Like, I'm feeling a little bit more endeared to Rose because everyone around her is kind of terrible. But we've only seen 2 people so far, but those 2 people have been kind of awful. Whereas Rose is just pretty normal. She's just a normal girl.
There's no point in getting up, sweetheart. You've got no job to go to.
What the hell? It's been less than a day. Stop reminding her that her job blew up.
Ariana got 2,000 quid off the council just because the old man behind the desk said she looked Greek. I know she is Greek, but that's not the point.
I mean, I agree with Rose's reaction there. What does it have to do with anything here? Like, I understand getting, like, compensation for the fact that your job blew up, but, like Rose's mom, what? What the hell? Oh, it's the doctor. Doctor, what are you doing?
I'm only home because someone blew up my job.
That's got the wrong signal. You're not plastic, mate. No. Bonehead. Bye then.
I mean, fair enough. That's fair.
10 minutes.
She deserves compensation.
Oh, we're talking millions.
Yeah, I agree, Doctor.
Where anything could happen.
No.
No.
No. I do love that. The Doctor's just like, no, I'm here to do business. I'm here to fight aliens, not you. Like, leave me alone. Love that.
At last, he's gay and she's an
I'm
alien.
not blaming you. Even if it was some sort of joke that just went wrong.
Sad ending. That could have been worse.
I didn't know.
He is.
All the same, he was nice.
Luck
nice
be a
boy.
lady.
Just little confirmation there was like, yeah, this might be a reboot, but still not you.
You got a cat?
No?
Snuck back in. No, the arm stuck back in.
I didn't even know your name. Doctor, what was it?
No, Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Man, those 2005 special effects still hold up. The best way possible. Alright, Rose's mom would have definitely heard the table shatter even over the blow dryer. Like, that's a glass table just shattering.
Hold on a minute. You can't just go swanning off.
Yes, I can. Here I am. This is me, swanning off. See you.
My arm was moving. It tried to kill me.
10 out of 10 for observation.
Some great Doctor one-liners, I gotta say. Eccleston kind of nailed this in the first try. Well, first episode. I don't know how many tries he did, but first episode kind of nailed it.
Doesn't work.
Who are you?
Told you, the doctor.
Yeah, but Doctor what?
Just the doctor.
No, Doctor Who. Doctor Who, not Doctor What. Doctor What's the royalty-free version.
Are you the police?
No, I was just passing through. I'm a long way from home.
But what have I...
That's an understatement. That is an understatement and a half for the Doctor there.
Well, who else is there? I mean, you lot, all you do is eat chips, go to bed and watch telly. Well, all the time underneath you there's a war going on.
Again, he's not wrong. He's very much not wrong. That is kind of what we all do.
Well, no.
It's not a price war. They want to overthrow the human race and destroy you.
Yeah, it makes sense. That makes more sense. I mean, don't they all, you know? Don't they all?
It's like when you're a kid. The first time they tell you that the world's turning and you just can't quite believe it because everything looks like it's standing still.
True. It's kind of a weird thing to comprehend as a child.
The skin of this tiny little world, and if we let go... That's who I am. Now forget...
You know, I don't know if that necessarily explains who you are, Doctor. That just makes you sound really mysterious. And also a bit edgy. Which, granted, does kind of describe the Doctor, so I guess it kind of ropes back around on itself, but still. It is very cool hearing the TARDIS sound and how, knowing that it has never changed. It's just gotten, like, slightly better audio, but it's never changed. It's just the sound. And it's a good sound, too. It's a very good sound.
Hey, here's my woman. Get off.
God, I hate Mickey. I really hate Mickey. I remember, like, he got a little bit better later on, but right now I just hate this man. This man sucks.
Don't read my emails.
He is very 2005. Like, incredibly 2005. Rose, you're gonna get a lot of, like, search results just for typing in doctor. Like, way too many for you to actually reasonably look through. Also, lovely. My face is just all blue. It looks like the computer screen. What a wonderful time. Doctor Who? They said the thing. They said the thing.
Yeah, who told you that? He did. That's exactly what an internet lunatic murderer would say.
Mickey's not entirely wrong here, okay? He's not entirely wrong. Now, have some trust in Rose there, Mickey, but he's also not entirely wrong.
Hello, I've come to see Clive. We've been emailing.
Oh, Dad! It's one of your nutters.
Clearly the family knows.
I'm in the shed.
She? She's read a website about the doctor. She's a she.
At least his wife is like, wow, human contact, that's not random internet weirdos. That's a girl this time.
And the title seems to be passed down from father to son. It appears to be an inheritance. That's your doctor there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like how that, like, half explains, at least from a human perspective, like, yeah, we keep seeing this guy named the Doctor, and he keeps getting younger and younger. We don't know how the hell he keeps popping up, but he keeps popping up. To also link back to Classic Who, to be like, yeah, this is a reboot, but it's the same continuity. Doctor, they have, like, a very loose continuity here.
Lineage.
That's just funny.
This one washed up on the coast of Sumatra on the very night that Krakatoa exploded. The doctor...
I mean, do they... I mean, with that one, did they not question the fact that he's just wearing a leather jacket?
and companion.
Who's that?
Death.
I mean, the dude's not entirely wrong, though. A lot of death does come with the Doctor. That is a thing that happens. There's a lot of death that follows him. I kind of love the fact that this Auton just took the form of a trash can. It's like, you can be whatever you want to be as long as it's plastic. And you decide to become a trash can. Like, it's a good disguise. Very good disguise.
The doctor's making house calls. Thank God help you.
I love that this man got, like, real serious real fast. It's like, yeah, the Doctor's like a bunch of legend stuff. He also means death and destruction, so watch out, Rose. Oh boy, look at that 2005 CG. Woo! That's a TV budget right there. Oh boy. Look at that. Wow, that is, that was some 2005 ass CG right there. Woo!
Fancy pizza.
Pizza. Pizza.
Or Chinese.
Pizza.
Rose, he's clearly plastic, and also pretty sure clearly played by a different actor. How did you not notice this, Rose? How?
Do you A-levels? I don't know. It's all Jimmy Stones' fault. I left school because of him. Look where he ended up.
Rose, how can you not tell that Mickey is plastic and different? Like, he clearly is a different person, Rose. What is going on?
And what he's planning, and I can help you, Rose. Because that's all I really want to do, sweetheart.
Fine.
Babe, sugar, sweetheart.
What are you doing now?
Again, that's clearly a sign that something is amiss. Rose, why aren't you noticing these things?
What is it? What's wrong?
I need to find out how much
What?
he knows, so where is he?
Doesn't anybody want the champagne?
Look, we didn't order it.
Would you look at who it is? It's the Doctor.
Anyway.
Alright, Doctor, being very discreet here. That lovely Doctor discreetness.
Don't think that's gonna stop me.
Well, these people are definitely traumatized. They are 100% traumatized. They just saw a man rip another man's head off, and then him just go on a rampage with plate hands. London. I guess.
Can't I inside a wooden box?
It's a little more than a wooden box there, Rose. There's a little more. First time seeing the inside of the TARDIS in the reboot. This is exciting. The normal companion thing of like, I need to. This makes no sense, right? This makes no sense.
It's gonna follow us.
The assembled odds of
Look at that. Look at that inside. It's very science fiction-y. A lot of brass. A lot of rust.
It's alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you alien?
Yes.
Hey, at least he's being honest. At least the doctor's being very honest.
Did they kill Mickey? Is he dead?
Oh. I didn't think of that.
I didn't think of that.
The signal is fake! Wait a minute, I've got it. No!
Come on, Doctor, you got this. You can do this. You can still trace that signal. We don't care about Mickey. We don't care about Rose's drama. Trace that signal.
I lost the signal. I got so close.
Damn, lost the signal. So close. So close.
Somewhere else. What about that headless thing? It's still on the loose.
It melted with the head. Are you going to witter on all night?
I'll have to tell his mum.
I mean, she's got a lot of questions there, Doc.
It is!
If you are an alien, how comes you sound like you're from the north?
Lots of planets have a north. You got such a good planet. Lots of smoke and oil, plenty of toxins and dioxins in the air. Perfect. Just what the nesting consciousness needs.
That makes sense. That makes sense. We polluted the Earth enough. Aliens just want to harvest it.
What?
The transmitter. The consciousness is controlling every single piece of plastic, so it needs a transmitter to boost the signal.
What's it look like?
Like a transmitter.
What's it look like? A transmitter.
Circular structure. Like a dish. Like a wheel. Radial. Close to where we're standing. It must be completely invisible.
Like a big Ferris wheel? Eye of London, maybe?
Fantastic.
Meanwhile, the doctor's like, oh man, that mean I get to blow up another thing? Cool. Let's just blow up the Eye of London.
The shop window dummies, the phones, the wires, the cables.
The breast implants.
Still, we found the transmitter.
I mean,
the consciousness must be...
Sure. I guess if you want to get really specific there, Doctor was being more general, but sure. Ah yes, nothing says evil alien lair like hanging chains. Adds to the flair, you know. Adds to the ambiance.
Well then, tip in your hands plastic and let's go.
I'm not here to kill it. I've got to give it a chance.
Yeah, Doctor doesn't kill. He shows mercy. Well, he does kill. He kills a lot. He doesn't want to kill, though.
Under peaceful contract, according to Convention 15 of the Shadow Proclamation. Thank you.
Alright, just throwing out some sci-fi stuff they might bring back later. I'll be honest, I forgot.
Yeah, that was always a possibility. Keep him alive to maintain the copy.
You knew that and you
Yeah,
never
makes sense.
said.
Makes sense.
Keep the domestics outside, thank you.
Hey, Doctor's got bigger things to worry about than if Mickey was alive or not, okay?
Don't talk about constitutional rights. I am talking!
Very assertive, Doctor. I like it. I do like it.
I'm asking you on their behalf. Please, just go.
Doctor!
Oh no, Max Headroom got you.
I was not attacking you. I'm here to help. I'm not your enemy. I swear, I'm not.
It was just that was there as a contingency plan if you did attack me, which you are doing right now.
That's not true. I should know. I was there. I fought in the war. It wasn't my fault. I couldn't save your world. I couldn't save any of them.
References the time war there that will/has/might happen.
There you are. I was just going to phone. You can get compensation. I said so. I've got this document thing off the police. Don't thank me.
Rose's mom. I forgot her name. I'm just gonna keep calling her Rose's mom. Like, come on.
Picking up. Listen, I'm just going to do a bit of late night shopping. I'll see you later. Ta-ra!
She's actually the worst.
The end of the world.
In the first episode, they're just gunning it, aren't they? Full scale invasion, first episode.
Had a heart attack.
Amazing how they all look the exact same. Which I know they're mannequins. They're supposed to look the exact same, but you know it's like they only have like 2 head molds.
I read all the stories. It's all true.
I forgot the Autons had like handguns, like literal handguns. All right, Doctor, how you gonna get out of this? Man, they really are just going all out in this first episode, aren't they? They just hit the ground running. I love how the wedding ones were literally just the same head mold, but now in wedding dresses.
Nothing you can do.
I mean, come on, Autons, just be just a little faster, then we can get rid of Rose's mom in the first episode. Don't have to worry about her ever again.
Jericho's Street Genius Corps under 7's genetics team. I've got the bronze.
Again, he didn't intend to kill the consciousness. It's just what had to happen. Technically, the Doctor did not kill it either. Rose did. So Rose is the mass murderer here. Again, if only the Autons had been just like a few seconds sooner, we would not have had to worry about Rose's mom the rest of the series. Unfortunately, they were not. Again, that's a lot of collateral damage and a lot of destruction from mannequins, so how are they going to get themselves out of this? How are they going to explain this away? I do love Rose. I do love how Rose is just like, nah, I'm just chill with this now at this point. I'm good.
There were these things, and they were shooting, and they... Hello?
Just hang up on her mom. Yep. Perfect.
You were useless in there. You'd be dead if it wasn't for me.
Yes, I would. Thank you.
At least he can admit it. At least the Doctor can admit that.
Where in the universe, free of charge.
Don't.
Yeah, free of charge.
He's
Nice.
an alien. He's a thing.
He's not invited.
Good. Good.
I've got to go and find my mum, and someone's got to look after this stupid lamp.
You don't have to. You really don't have to if you don't want to, Rose. No one's forcing you to. But Rose, it's the call to adventure. You can't just reject the call to adventure. It's right there. You have nothing else right now. Your mom's going to keep telling you that every time she sees you. I guess now her mom's going to be like, oh man, I survived. I should get compensation. Ah. Did you forget something, Doctor? Did you forget something?
By the way, did I mention it also travels in time?
It is a very strange, I will say, first episode of a rebooted Doctor Who. I will say that. It's a very intriguing take on the soft reboot of the franchise. Having the Autons in there, which are a very interesting choice for that, but clearly they made them a lot more deadly than they probably should be, but it's the Autons. Like, what are you gonna do with them? Like, I'm also glad, being a Doctor Who fan as I am now, I'm also glad they didn't start with, like, the Daleks or the Cybermen or any, like, the big heavy hitters. And I'm glad they started off with something like the Autons. It's just, again, weird they did the Autons first, and that was where their mind first went. Honestly, Eccleston's doctor, like, I know he only got the one season, but at least in this first episode, Eccleston was a really good doctor. Like, he had that sass. He had that New Who doctor sass, which I guess the doctor had some sass the whole time, but, like, he had that New Who type of sass to him. He was competent, like, the whole time. He was a bit edgy, but, you know, it worked. It all worked. It worked for the new reboot of Doctor Who, for sure. And honestly, Rose isn't that bad. She's really not that bad in this episode. And, like, I understand, like, they kind of wrote this whole first season about Rose because she's the human perspective in Doctor Who, and that's the point. Like, the viewer's supposed to be seeing everything through the eyes of the companion. At least in this episode, I'm kind of endeared to Rose. And I think it's because of the fact that we got to see her supporting cast. We got to see Mickey, got to see her mom. Still don't know her name, and I don't really care to know her name. But we got to see those two characters, and then we find out, like, yeah, they kind of suck. Like, those two characters are kind of the worst. So we don't care about seeing them. And I fully know we do, because I do remember that they keep popping back up. But we don't necessarily need to. Like, it's Rose felt like a good companion in this episode. She actually did feel like a decently good companion and had a reason to travel with the Doctor. Her job got blown up by the Doctor. She had wanted to get away from her mom and wanted to get away from her boyfriend who doesn't really care. So it's like, I understand all that. I understand her full motivation here, and she kind of worked as a companion. Like, I remember growing up hating Rose Tyler, like hating her as a companion. But this first episode, she's not bad. She really is not bad. And again, Eccleston's doctor, really kind of good for this reboot of Doctor Who. So I'm very excited to see how this season progresses, looking back at it, not really remembering most things about this series, about this season and his portrayal of the Doctor. Like, I'm really intrigued to see, like, what my feelings are on it, and to see if they are a bit lighter than they were when I was growing up, which I have a feeling they will be, just in the sense of hindsight. But I'm very intrigued by that. And I think this was honestly a pretty good first episode for a reboot of the franchise. Reboot of the franchise that still loosely, but still connects to the previous franchise, which is very cool. Which that I actually haven't watched any of, really. I watched like one special of Classic Who, and it was pretty fun. It was very fun. But either way, let me know down in the comments below if you actually watched Doctor Who growing up when it was like rebooted, or not even growing up, when it was rebooted, if you had watched it weekly like I did. And what are your feelings? What are your feelings on the rebooted New Who? And yeah, do you like Doctor Who at all? Let me know all that down in the comments. Also, what do you think about this first episode as well? Let me know all that down in the comments as well. If you like this reaction, leave a like as well. It definitely does help out in the almighty YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more as well, then subscribe to the channel. It definitely does truly mean a lot to me, but you don't have to if you don't want to. But if you want to stay update on all the videos I do, of the reactions and reviews and stuff that I will be doing eventually, and want to see more Doctor Who, then definitely subscribe. It definitely does help out a lot. And by the time this goes up, it will have been my birthday, and I was trying to get to 500 subscribers by my birthday, so if you want to help out with that too, that would mean a lot as well. But either way, until next time, if you want to see more things, right over here is going to be a playlist for something else you can watch as well, and over here is going to be a video that YouTube recommends for you as well. Until next time, just stay Whoing, everyone, and stay wondering, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, peace, everyone. Peace.